benefits of using Market Pro? Like, what did you find most helpful to you?
Yes, I mean, that's a great question because, you know, in a typical real estate transaction, there's a lot of unknowns. And one thing that Market Pro is able to do is they're able to determine an amount that the seller can get right away. They do an hour to 2 hour long evaluation of the home. And after that point, they can say, okay, we are willing to offer you this. In a normal real estate transaction, that doesn't happen. You have to find out what the house settles for, and you have to look at the market conditions at the time. And then, of course, there's a lot of deductions. That was not going to work for Mrs. B because in order to make educated decisions about where she wanted to go, she needed to know the amount of money that she would have. So she was able to know that right away. There's no extra charges. There was no closing and packing charge. They helped with moving and settlement. So it really was an overall benefit that I was so pleased with. She wasn't able to figure out those things on her own. She just didn't have the capability. So, you know, and lastly, with settlement, a lot of times you have to go to a settlement office. They were willing, because of her health, to go to her home. So that was a huge plus, especially for an elderly client, to have that take place.
And the closing date, I guess, we remained very flexible, so that when she needed a few days, or, you know, if we were just flexible on her schedule.
Absolutely.
And we worked quickly to get her out of the home, and then she was able to move into her new home in a very short period of time.
Yes, I mean, normal settlement on a transaction would be anywhere from 30 to 90 days. This took place very quickly, which is really what she needed, because she needed to move into a place that could take care of her, the assisted living that Paula mentioned. So the timing was excellent, I thought.
Yeah, so from my point of view, the biggest concern was her safety. And so for me to be able to move her, you know, within 10 days and actually ask an assisted living to hold off, she's going to pay you, but we got to get the house sold, was pretty amazing, right? That, you know, that we all had enough faith in each other this was going to happen. I remember you calling me and saying, can we do this? I'm like, I got to do it. I have got to get her out. We're going with it. and
I said, we'll do this. And we will do it day by day, but we will do this.
Yes. And it was pretty tremendous what, you know, that this whole team was able to help such a lovely 77-year-old woman.